First Alert Weather with Brian Allworth is sponsored by St. Francis Healthcare System.
We are shaping up to have a very hot weekend, at least into the weekend, maybe even a couple of days past the weekend. But having said that, not bad right now. Temps pretty close to average for mid-August, upper 60s to mid-70s. And there is a little fog out there, although it's not super colorful on our fog map this morning. But I'm seeing a few areas with reduced viz numbers, including down to 1 mile at Paris, Tennessee. So watch out for a little patchy fog. Otherwise, Carbondale now showing mainly sunny skies, 69 degrees. Dew Point also 69, so relative humidity at saturation. But yeah, quiet this morning. Yesterday we did have a couple of isolated showers during the breakfast show, if you remember. Not this morning, and that same upper level high pressure area that's going to make it very hot is also going to make it very dry for the next few days. And yes, I know it's getting extremely dry now in some areas, going weeks and weeks without any significant rainfall. And that's another thing that maybe we'll be talking more about in the coming days. But for right now, the big story is how hot it's going to be for the next few days across the entire middle of the country, not just our area. We are seeing some return flow finally out west with some of the first rain of the entire summer for some areas out there, and a chance of severe weather up to our north, closer to the jet stream. But for us, maybe a 10% chance of a rain shower or thunderstorm today. 95% of the area won't get anything. So highs about 94, 95, 96. Mainly sunny skies. I'll show you that heat index again in a few minutes. For tonight, lows upper 60s to low 70s again. The nights are going to be closer to average. It's the afternoons that are going to be very hot. Look at the temps the next few days, 96, 97, 97. And then finally, a bit of a change toward the middle of next week. We're going to cool down to closer to normal, it looks like, for the second half of next week. That may involve maybe some strong thunderstorms late Tuesday night and into Wednesday as a weak front moves through. But yeah, until then, it's going to be very hot.